Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, students. My name is still Justice Mohapi, and welcome to my second lesson. Right? So, today we are going to talk about algebraic expressions that I believe most of you guys, are familiar with the topic. Right? So, in today's lesson, I am going to raise awareness, right? I have realized that most students are committing mistakes, all right? And please bear in mind that under algebraic expression, in fact, under algebra, right, in general, there are so many rules, there are so many laws, there are so many terminologies. But I think someone who is fully equipped with this topic, it's much aware of what I'm talking about, right? But I'm not going to dwell much on the topic, all right? I am going to just touch there, in fact, just correct the mistake that some of the students are actually committing, right? And those mistakes that are really costly, guys. They are really costly, right? So as I said, that there are so many terminologies under this topic, right? So but today I'm going to just talk about two because they are related to what I'm trying to talk about or trying to raise awareness on, right? So we're going to talk about coefficient. I want to believe you guys are familiar with this terminology, all right? And then, all right, let's start by defining this terminology. All right, guys, a coefficient. When we talk about coefficient under algebra, we're talking about a sign and number. All right, a sign and number in front of a variable. All right, I want to believe you are familiar with the terminology variable, but if you are not familiar with the variable, it's still fine. All right, so guys, let's say that we have this expression minus 4x plus 3y. All right, guys, we have this expression, and then they're saying that a coefficient is a sign and number in front of a variable. A sign and number in front of a variable, right? So meaning that this now become our variable. This is x, this is y. So x and y is what we call a variable. All right, so meaning that a variable is unknown under algebra or algebraic expression. All right, so before I talk about even more about this coefficient and stuff, I want us to move to the second terminology, which is constant, which is constant, right? I also believe that most of you guys are familiar with the term, right? So what is a constant? A constant, guys, is a sign. This is a sign and number, all right? That the sign and number that has no variable. I think this is in fact, it's precise, it's self-explanatory, right? So a constant is a sign and number that has no variable, right? We have this expression 4x plus 3y. Now we add minus 6, right? We said x and y are our variables, right? So meaning that minus 4 is our coefficient, plus 3 is still our coefficient, all right? And then x and y is our variable, guys, all right? So a constant, it says that it's a sign, a number that has no variable, right? What number here that has no variable is obviously minus 6. It's obviously minus 6. This is the only number and a sign that has no variable attached to it. All right, so the purpose of this lesson, guys, it's not actually to teach you about coefficient and constant. What is a coefficient and constant? No, I say that I'm going to raise awareness. All right, so guys, what you are doing which is wrong, right? When you are asked, when you are asked to write down a coefficient of x, or when you are asked to write a constant in a given expression, the mistake that you guys are doing, that I want to highlight in this lesson, is that, guys, you are given a question that write a coefficient of x and y, right? This is the expression that you have been given, right? You guys, you are writing your answers like this. So you are saying that, okay, this is the coefficient of x, this is the coefficient of y, which is all wrong, guys. This is not the coefficient of x, this is not the coefficient of of y. This is wrong, guys. This is wrong. A coefficient, even the definition says that it's a sign, a number in front of a variable. I like this definition because it is exactly as it is. It is precise, guys. Sign and number. They didn't say number in front of a variable. They say sign and number in front of a variable. So our coefficient of x, guys, is minus 4, and our coefficient of y is plus 3. Those signs, you write them. Even a constant, when we're given a question and if we are given an expression and then they said write a constant within this or in this following expression, the coefficient, in fact, the constant, is not just 6. If you write just 6, you are saying it's positive 6, which is wrong, because now this is minus 6, guys, right? So it's minus 6, not just 6. That is the awareness, guys, that I was trying to raise here